Welcome back to Amythyst Health and Wellbeing. Today we're looking at meditation. Last week I came up with this amazing idea and not realising how much information that I need to tell you. But meditation is something that I've done for many years. It's linked with my job as a massage therapist, aromatherapist, working in the beauty sector. You naturally are trained to help, advise, guide, show people how to naturally relax through breathing. So meditation comes to me quite easily, but it is something that you have to really discipline yourself to do. It's not easy because we naturally have this ongoing fight with ourselves that our brain tends to throw out all this information and it regurgitates everything that's kind of happened throughout the day from last week, a month ago. So you're forever got this, a lot of people have this kind of, I call it a babble, noise going on constantly in your head, and you're thinking of things that I'm going to do in the future, things that have happened in the past. When you meditate, you learn to stay centered, you learn to stay in the present time. What is happening right now, that's what you should be thinking about. But I love meditation and I don't do it all the time. It's something that I should really push myself and try. Last year I did. I had a lot of battles, what with the COVID, working from home, going through bereavement, not feeling well because of the perimenopause symptoms that came on, anxiety, feeling stressed out, all these things. I thought to myself, I'm going to have to do something about it, and that's where I started meditating again. But meditating not to the fact where you're just breathing, inhaling and exhaling. I really went deep. I did a course, I did a 30-day course, and it was run by a gentleman called Jeff Warren. So he's a qualified meditation trainer, but he's more linked on, he bases it around mindfulness and that word equanimity, and that's something that I might go into further what that means. But he looks at it, he looks at meditation in a natural way, because it's something that we do naturally and we don't realize it, and it's a good way to kind of get into. So you know, when you're walking, when you're running, when you're exercising, when you're driving, when you're at work, when you're studying, there's a way that you could add in your meditation. I'm going to go back to the beginning. So you need to understand what meditation is. So obviously there's different types. So there's about 9 different types. So let's see if I can remember what they are. So you've got mindfulness. So that's what I prefer to do. You've got progression, you've got movement, which is like your yoga. You've got mantra, you've got spiritual, which is like your Buddhist and Hinduism. Yeah, so you tend to look at mindfulness, focus, loving and kindness, those type of meditation techniques. He looks at a variation of meditation techniques and puts them into a little ball, and from that you do it for 30 days, and then you can decide which is the best technique that is suited to you, because everyone's different. So some people might prefer to go along the spiritual side, whereas others prefers to continue on with mindfulness. So it's all down to you, and it brings about calmness and control and discipline and happiness and joy. It removes all the stress, the anxiety, the anger, and so on and so forth. See, with meditation, it's learning when to meditate. It's not something that you'll wake up in the morning and say, oh, I've got to meditate, I have to meditate. It tends to come naturally, and because you don't want to create that unnecessary sensation. You want to be quite calm and relaxed. And then you tend to start off a little bit first. So try and meditate maybe for 10 minutes and then you increase it. Some people can meditate for like an hour. I think I can just about go for 20 minutes. How you can link it with the symptoms of perimenopause and menopause. Obviously sometimes you get that feeling, that kind of flutter in your stomach, or that heat that starts growing, and then you know when you're gonna get maybe a hot flush, or you start feeling a little bit anxious, and that's where meditation can come in. You can flitter that away through mindful thoughts, through breathing and accepting those symptoms. So accepting that don't panic when you start feeling the hot flash building or the anxiety growing, or when you're feeling really nervous, don't panic that it's happening. You're able to accept it and smile like I'm smiling now, and allow it to drift away through breathing. So inhaling and exhaling. But there's ways of doing it, and I feel what I'll do, I'll send you links of some really good meditation websites. There's a good one called Calm, there's another one called Mylife. There's loads of them around, but I feel the best one is Calm and Mylife. And it's funny, last week someone emailed me, and it's such a good, the information that was sent to me, I thought, oh, this is really helpful, this will be good for my talk. So basically it explains how meditation should be used and how good it is. So it says research has shown that practicing mindfulness meditation can improve your physical and mental health, as well as your ability to focus and enjoy your work and your relationships. You don't need to change a single thing about yourself to practice mindfulness meditation. It starts by getting curious about what you're experiencing right now, so that's staying in the present. You can do it when you're sitting, when you're standing, when you're lying down, driving, eating, when you're walking, or when you're running. So to you before, I mean, I'm going to come back to meditation again because it's such a huge subject. But it's something that takes time. It's not easy to understand. But that word again, equanimity, is something where you understand how your body is working. You understand how your mind and your brain works together as a team, and you become calm, and you get rid. You're able to. You create this composure, but you have this natural kind of happiness in you, and that's difficult to do, but that's equanimity, and that's understanding, as some people call it, inner peace or inner strength. And you know, with practice, I think everyone, especially if you're going through your perimenopause or menopause, I feel it's something you can try and do, and then you find a lot of the symptoms, the smaller symptoms, you're able to filter away. They just disappear. They're not important. And you just get to understand how your body works. I hope that was interesting. It's a deep subject, but as I said, I'll put up some links of some really good meditation websites, and the gentleman Jeff Warren, meditation trainer, he's very good, and also the Manage Your Menopause Naturally. I'm going to recommend this book again. She's got some really good tips in there of meditation. So it's all good, but we'll see. I'll come back to meditation again. I might even see if I could put up an exercise that we could all naturally do just to calm ourselves down. Okay, thank you again. Thank you for listening. Please remember to try and follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like me. And again, you can email me at any time. I'll put the information up for you. So thank you, you take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.